Okay guys, and we are back. We just had our cooking challenge. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
30 minutes on the clock. Everybody was able to get it done in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is once again Maggie's The Art of Soup $40 Soup Challenge. I know it's gonna be good. So let's start with you, Janelle. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
The Maggi product definitely is going to help you stay in that price zone without compromising flavor. This is a pumpkin and sweet potato corn soup.
Okay, pumpkin, sweet potato, corn soup. Real simple ingredients. These ingredients are super easy to find anywhere. It's all locally and grown, locally grown, cheap. This is a vegetarian soup,
It is.
essentially. All right, okay, so let's go.
Vegetarian.
This is in Janelle's special little soup bowl.
It is.
Okay, so we have the garnish on top. Let's go.
Again.
You know what's happening. First thing that hits me is that sweet pumpkin taste. All right, so let's go on to Anton.
$40. I mean, anybody could get $40. Go to grocery, buy the soup. There are other Maggi products that are there that's also affordable. Get some fresh produce, make it local, have fun in the kitchen, and yeah, have some soup. It's a chicken ramen soup, and the soup mix that I used was the beef mix soup.
Right, so the Maggi Super Top beef.
Yeah, the beef
Okay,
noodle.
and as you remember, we had a little bit of a challenge where I brought in some ingredients. We had to choose something to pair the soups with. Anton chose to use the plantain. He covered it in the split pea flour.
Yeah,
Right,
split
okay.
pea. To add a little more
Yum.
zing, you could squeeze
Remember the lime,
lemon juice. Yeah,
lime I was
the
asking
lime
about?
juice.
That's the first thing I'm starting to taste. That's citrusy. Now, I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan of ginger, but this ginger taste is adding a really nice undertone and bringing those flavors to life. Okay, I'm gonna try and get these noodles in.
And those are rice noodles, so to my friends out there who are gluten-free, this is a nice soup for you.
Y'all should be jealous of me because this has been fun for me. I had no work to do, really. Just come here and eat and harass you guys. Okay, so, Brandon.
Maggi as a product is really versatile, especially with a soup. $40 is not a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, the Maggi really helped us to bring the flavors that weren't there with the ingredients. And it became a more well-rounded soup.
What I made today was a tom kagai, and it's a classic mushroom, chicken, and ginger soup. And what I did is I accented it with the garnishes, so the garnishes would be more of the star than the
That's
soup.
nice.
The soup is a coconut base, but the garnishes was smoked, so it would like accent the coconut and the mushroom's earthy flavor. And the dashing was to bring in the Trini aspect by doing the cote de beurre and allowing the butter to caramelize around it like a buttered provision.
Oh, wow.
I used the thick chicken noodle soup.
That has a very sweet undertone. You can taste the coconut flavors mixed in with ginger for sure.
Yeah, ginger.
I mean, I just mentioned I didn't like ginger, but I think these guys are starting to change my mind about ginger. So, as I said, all the ingredients are super easy to find, accessible, all local, right? Good job, Brandon. I really enjoyed it. And so, last but not least, we have Anelka.
Having to create a soup with the things that we have at home, we always wonder, okay, it's Saturday, it's Soup Saturdays. What new soup can I make from the traditional corn soup and stuff and wow my family? And to be able to create a soup with under $40 and a Maggi soup mix that could wow someone's palate, I think that it's worth a try.
This is a chicken and baby pak choy vegetable soup.
Okay, so I made some references to the beaches quite a bit because you had told me that a lot of the chunkiness is at the base and then you add the broth. Okay, so it's a little interesting. Once again, you know, when you think about soup, you don't only have to think about pureed or liquid. A lot of these soups have very chunky aspects to it. So soup is the art of soup, you know? All right, so I'm gonna start with the broth. I see the color of the beets that we had added in last minute. Okay. Ooh, this definitely has a very Trini kind of seasoning
Yes.
thing going on out of
Very,
all
very,
the
very
all
classic.
these soups I've had. Yeah, very like shark and bake, but without the shark. That make none of making sense.
None making any
that making any sense. Is it? No, it doesn't. But I'm tasting the shadow benny, the beets. Wow. It's gonna take a while. That is good. Oh my god, guys, you all did a phenomenal job. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this challenge?
So good.
So if you weren't using a lot of the Maggi products, how do you feel about it now? Adding in just all the coconut milk, we had the soup it up, we had the season, all-purpose seasoning. So some of y'all might use one ingredient for this soup. Look how much diversity there is in the products that you can use in your soups, and all under $40. Yeah, y'all they had no faith that we were gonna get these ingredients done in under $40, and we got it done. Phenomenal job.
Right, so she tasted everybody's soup. She did.
I love my nephew. I have a 3-year-old nephew, but he doesn't share snacks a lot. So sometimes when he's not looking, I take.
She really wasn't that much of a distraction.
Let's just hope she don't like spit it out on TV or something like that, because that not gonna work.
I was not burning my food. The pot was hot, and the Maillard reaction between the food and the oil, and when everything got nice and golden, the smoke sent off the sensor. It's not my fault the ceiling was low.
I don't know why.
That was great. That was great.